Time in YouTube, and welcome back to Deck Wizard. Today we are going to be featuring one of the new EXs from Breakthrough, and it is none other than Houndoom. I just pulled a nice full art, so I thought why not showcase it. We're going to bring him with us. We're going to see what kind of deck the Deck Wizard is wanting to give us this time. And here we go. We're going to go with... Click. Let's spread this out a bit. We're going to get Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan, Lugia. Is it 2 Rayquazas? 2 Rayquazas, 2 Mega, 3 Shaman. We got 1 and 1 of the Slackoth, Vigoroth, and Slacking line. We're being given 1 Spearow and 1 Fearow. We're getting 1 Delphox EX. And then 3 and 1 of the actual Houndoom itself. Our training supporters are going to be 1 Pokeball. Oh boy, that's going to be a lot of support. We are getting 4 Robo Substitutes. We are getting Sail Fossils with all those Auroras in this deck. We are getting some Judges. Tiernos. Zerosic. We are getting a Magnet Storm. So no Pokemon in play can have those resistances. We are going to try out that Assault Vest, so no special energies for our opponent. They're going to do less damage, and it'll be 20, from the looks of it, 20 fire energy. So we're not getting that burning energy support with Houndoom, but we can try this out. I'm going to save the deck. We're going to call it TW Houndoom. We're going to pick the fire coin because it's supposed to be a fire deck, even though there's more normal types. And I'll be right with you guys with a game. And our first game of the night is going to be against Matthew NYM. We get to coin flip this time, and we're going to hit tails. We get to win the coin flip, which is great. I'm going to go first. All the setup in the world is amazing to have. We're going to draw our cards. And we're going to get a Houndoom and a Delphox. So I will lead Houndoom. We will play the Delphox, and we'll keep Shaman in our hand. We're going to see we're playing against a Kangaskhan right now. And we're going to attach an energy to Houndoom. And we're going to look for a card with the Sail Fossil. This gives us a free shuffle. Obviously, we have nothing, so there it goes. And I'm going to save the Shaman for next turn. We don't need to do the card draw just yet. And if he has a Judge, I would rather save those cards for just another time. That was a pitiful turn for my opponent. It's actually looking like we might actually get a chance to set up properly here. We have no resistances, neither does our opponent, but at least if he does have anything come in, we at least can take care of it. So we can at least now Grand Flame for 50. I'm going to play Shaman. Yes, I'd like to drop to 6. We're going to play that Robo Substitute, or not. Robo Substitute, there we go! And we're going to start hitting this Houndoom, no, we're not hitting Houndoom. We're using Houndoom to hit Kangaskhan. There's 50 damage. And there's no energy in the discard pile yet. Our opponent's going to draw. He's going to get a Lucario EX. And is that another turn? Or has he got some energy for this guy? What are we going to see here, folks? I'd still probably be playing it... Oh, we have a potion. We're going to see 30 damage healed off of the Kangaskhan. And it's our turn. He has no energies in hand. Where we are getting tons. Now, my likelihood is to start setting up the Delphox. Getting some damage in. Well, in case the Grand Flame isn't enough. Which, to be fair, Houndoom's 50 base damage isn't all that great. But if we have that ability to get some energies from the discard, it would be amazing. he's just ending the turn. We are getting completely lucky here. We're going to take another turn to set up Delphox. And I'm just going to go for another Grand Flame. Deal some more damage. We should be able to knock out the Kangaskhan on the next turn. Next turn or the following? It'll be the following turn. Because he's currently at 60 HP. We're seeing a Hitmonlee. That is his turn. Where are this poor boy's energies? He's getting so unlucky. He's got the luck we usually have, but today, no. Houndoom is coming in, it's going to do some damage, and we're going to see some luck on our side for once. The Deck Wizard was definitely happy with our choice here. Kangaskhan is getting the first energy! He's going to go for a triple draw. And hopefully this time now he has some energy in back. He can start getting a little bit more set up. We're going to attach the Assault Vest to Houndoom. Now, if he has any strong energy that Lucario gets, he's going to do less damage than actually gain. Again, we're going to attach an energy to Delphox. Delphox is completely set up now. And we're going to hit for the Grand Slam to finally knock out this Kangaskhan. No energy still in the discard because we're just lucky that way. And we're going to take 2 prizes. We're going to have Fire Energy and a Sail Fossil. So Lucario's on the field. He's going to hit us for a muscle. Oh, Regirock hits. He's only got strong energy, or not strong energy, he's only got fighting energy. He's going to hit us with a Missile Jab. So that's 30 damage. We're going to... I don't have anything that needs energy at the time. I'm going to just use up the Sail Fossil. No point in having it in hand. And we're going to go with a Grand Slam. Not a Grand Slam, a Grand Flame. There's 50 damage onto the Lucario. Still no energies into the discard. And if he wants to knock out Houndoom, it's alright, because we have tons of support still on our side. He's going to get Karina. We're going to see a Machop. And the item of choice is most likely a Muscle Band. But you never know. Professor's Letter. He's looking for those energies. So he's going to grab two fighting energy. There's a Corkscrew Smash coming our way. He is starting to out-damage us. This is not a good thing to see. Unfortunately, we don't have much to do with our hand at the moment. I am thinking I might switch out into Delphox, because Delphox does have that additional damage right now, especially since we know there's energy in his hand. So we're going to go for the Wonder Flare, and he has no energy. So there's no additional energy, but we are going to get more damage off, and he cannot knock us out. So we should be able to get that additional... we should be able to knock out the Lucario, get some setup here. He's going to most likely try and use the Somersault Kick, but I think that might be the wrong play. Yep, he's going to go for that Somersault Kick. We're going to see 100 damage come our way. And unfortunately for him, we're in a better position. Especially now that Delphox is going to get an energy, or a Assault Vest. We're going to power Houndoom back up. Delphox is going to simply go for the Wonder Flare. We're going to see 1 fighting energy. That's an additional 40. And that's it for the Lucario. That's 2 more prizes, a Judge, and a Pokeball. We're going to see Lucario come back up. We're going to see an energy drop onto Lucario, Muscle Band onto Lucario, so now we know they're going to do 50, and 70 due to the Machamp coming into play, so we're actually going to lose our Delphox here, which is going to be putting us into a very bad spot, because Houndoom is our only combat EX still, and he is currently taking a ton of damage. So with this in mind, I'm going to most likely Judge. grab our 4 cards. He's going to have to grab his 4 cards. We could hope that he's put into a position that we're actually going to benefit from it. Houndoom's going to come in. And I almost want to set up Shaman so I can Sky Bounce out of there. I think that's the better play. And we're going to go for a Grand Flame. This time actually getting energy out of the discard. And we're going to attach it to Shaman. Unfortunately for us, the resistance on Shaman against fighting Pokemon is actually gone. He is now able to go for a Corkscrew Smash, gaining his hand back up to 6, dealing an additional 100 damage, which will knock us out. And this game actually just came right back into his favor, because there's not a whole lot we can do. We're going to try and get off some additional damage here. We are going to get a Lugia out. We're going to Tyranno, hopefully for an energy. No energy. None at all. Sail Fossil, get rid of that card. Yes, please. Nothing. Let's put the Rayquaza down and the Houndoom. And then we're going to go for a Sky Return, which will give us 30 damage. And we're going to put up the Robo Substitute. Now at this point, I don't think he can knock any of our Pokemon out. That's not necessarily a good thing, because we're not in a position to knock him out either. Even if we can get the Aero Bolt on Lugia up to 20... oh, definitely not now that he's got a Pokemon Center Lady. So his Lucario is back down to only 20 damage on it, so it's at 160 HP. Our Lugia would be our win condition here, and Lugia would need 20, 40, 60. We would need quite a few more energies on Lugia, and unfortunately we will not have the turns to support that. So our... oh, and a Hard Charm on the Hitmonlee. That's not really relevant, because our only main threat now is the Lucario. And once the Lucario goes down, that is our only ticket to winning. We are in a very bad spot at the moment. We're going to have to go into the Rayquaza, I believe. With the Intensifying Burn, we can at least do 60 damage to it. Unfortunately, though, we will not have enough energies. I do believe our opponent does have this game. There is 60 damage onto our opponent. But with 100 HP still left, and his potential to do 120, 100, and... oh, he is Lysandering at one of our Mons right now. Houndoom is coming into play. We're going to see a Somersault Kick. That's going to be 140. And unless we can get a way to get out of here, which we do not, I do believe that is the game. It was so close. We almost had our first game with a Deck Wizard themed deck. And unfortunately, we have lost it. I am simply going to Melting Horn. And unfortunately, that is going to end the game here with Lucario taking out our Houndoom. But it was definitely a good effort. Definitely a good effort here. He does not need to Steven. There's no need for more trainers. This game is over. He'll collect his 2 prizes here. And that'll be the end of our first game. As soon as he goes for that attack. But he doesn't want to admit to it. There's the Somersault Kick. There's the damage. And that's the end of the game, folks. I'll be right back with a second game in just a moment. Game number 2 is going to be against ShadowBri Lumen. He's also playing a fighting deck. What are the chances? We get the coin flip, though. We're going to click Tails. We lose the coin flip. Not a biggie. They get to decide if they're going to go first, and they do. Our starting Pokemon is going to be a Rayquaza, and we're most likely going to go Mega right off the bat. Our opponent has no basics, so he has to redraw. This gives us the opportunity to get an additional card. Again, no basics. And I do see those strong energy in this in his deck, so our Assault Vests are going to come in handy. We're going to play the Rayquaza. We're going to play Spearow, just for bench support. And yes, I would like to draw the additional cards, because we will need all the help in the world. Here's Houndoom. Oh no, we have a Hawlucha on the field. Are we playing a Metacam deck? Now what's nice here is we do have the resistance. But unfortunately our intensifying burn will only do 10 HP. Or 10 damage, I mean. Which is not exactly what we want to be seeing right now. Now he did play another Metacam. Energy drop onto the Hawlucha. And that'll be his turn. We get another Fire Energy. We're going to play a Robo-Sub. And as much as I do want to Mega Evolve right away, get this Mega Evolution done, is 10 damage worth it? I know there's no Spirit Links in here, so potentially getting this Mega Evolution done turn 1 is beneficiary. Because now we do have... We will have to sit here a couple turns, but he can only do 80 damage to us before we can get... I never mind, now he's doing 100. That's still a lot of damage. Oh no, Lucario again. Is he going to play said Lucario though? We're seeing a Muscle Band also come up from the Karina, so Lucario's on play. Muscle Band onto the Lucario. Energy drop onto the Lucario. And are we going to see a retreat? No, we're going to see a Flying Press. There is 80 damage onto Mega Rayquaza. So we are going to get another energy. We're going to lose this trade. 3, 6, 9. We're going to lose this trade. As much as I want to stay in, there isn't a whole lot I can do. But at the same point, there's no benefit to switching. Because he can... Because his muscle bands counteract our resistances on the flying types. So at the end of the day, even if we switch in Spearow, he can just bring in Lucario with the free retreat on Hawlucha and just go for damage. We're going to see a Tyranno come back, so he's going to be able to draw 3 cards. A lot more support than we're getting right now. We're going to see a Fighting Stadium come into play. And right now, that's pretty scary, because that means Hawlucha's going to now do 100 to us. We are going to get another Rayquaza up. We are going to get some damage here. But unfortunately, we're going to be really behind the 8-ball. Because although we take the first prize, Lucario will be set up next turn. And all I'll have to hit it is with another Houndoom. Or now, we have Lugia here, who resists. Can take a couple turns to set up. I might be in the better position for that. He's going to Karina again. And without a doubt, he's going to be knocking out my Mega Rayquaza. Without a doubt. He's going to get the 20 from the Fighting Stadium. Going to get the 20 from the Muscle Band. He's got 60 base power, so there's 100. And I've only got a resistance of 20. So he is guaranteed to knock me out because I only have 40 HP left. So here comes the Corkscrew Smash. We resist it, but we do get knocked out. We're going to stall out a few turns, grab that Robo Substitute, and place it up as our active. Because I don't want to fall too far behind here. We're going to play that Sail Fossil, get it out of our deck. We're going to play Lugia. And we're going to energize Lugia. And that is going to be our turn. At least next turn we can do 20, 40, 60, 80 to the Lucario. Even though he's still going to be out damaging us. He has got a strong energy on the Metacam. Rare Candy. So we're going to see a Machamp. That's another 20 damage. Oh, these fighting decks, they're strong. Oh, scary. Lysander's coming in. And we're going to see the Houndoom. This should kill Houndoom most likely. No, 120. But again, this isn't helping us. Another Fire Energy on Lugia. And the issue here is he's going to gain an additional 2 prizes before we can actually knock this thing out. Because we'll be at 20, 40, 60, 80. We'll only get 100 damage off on the Lugia. We needed him to knock out the substitute last turn so we could have attacked with Lugia. But unfortunately for us, he's going to be in a much better position, especially now with 2 strong energies on Metacam. Even with these EXs, guys, we have no synergy amongst the cards, and the deck wizard decided not to shine on us as well as we were hoping. I honestly thought we were going to get a win tonight. There goes Houndoom. We have yet to actually see the full art Houndoom. Lugia has to come out now. We get another Fire Energy. We are going to hit with the Arrow Ball. So that's 20 times the energy, so that's 100. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to take out this Lucario yet. It will take it out next turn, but he is going to leave us severely weakened. And there's another Lucario on the field. Another Metacam on the field. Like, his field is so much stronger than ours at the moment, it's not even funny. He does get 2 more energy. I do hope he doesn't waste his turn attaching it to this active Lucario. Oh, he does. He's going to go for the Somersault Kick. Actually, that might knock us out. 20, 40. It should only be 140. So, we get a Sail Fossil. Useless card. That's all I got to say. And we are in range to be knocked out from the Metacam, so this game is all but over. We are going to knock out this stadium with the Deep Hurricane. But it's not going to be enough. Metacam can easily come in, take the game, and unfortunately for us, Houndoom did not get a win like we were hoping. Because Metacam's going to come in, he's going to Yoga Kick us twice. There's 90. He didn't even have to kick us the second time. And that is game, guys. Sorry for the luck again. Maybe next time Deck Wizard will be nice to us. But until then, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Time out.